And today I wanted to reflect on certain very basics and the difficulty of becoming comfortable with those basics. The difficulty of it for an average man, for a common man, for all of us. And the first thing which we think that we know and we can accept is, or rather, I would say the three basic things which we find it difficult, whether we know it or not, whether we admit or not, we find it very difficult to accept is that we came from nothing and we are living in this world, really, and that we have a life and that it is finite, that there is no cosmic purpose to it, and that we will pass away into absolute nothingness. This is true. But it's true. We have seen in hospitals, we have seen videos, and we can see any number of times. I think we should also. We underestimate the importance of concretely seeing. We underestimate that. I feel sometimes like it's some abstract thing. We came from mom. Did we? How? And if we study biology, I believe properly, becoming comfortable with the fact of as much comfort as we have this about the sky and all that, because certain beliefs are put into us that we came from something. And if you notice that something we came from and somewhere we'll go is never, it cannot be, it can never be concretized, it never be explained what that some places or some status, you understand? Otherwise, what is there? If that some place or some state, God or whatever is not there, then this is all there is. So this is the atheism versus theism, right? But the issue is, I don't think the issue is between atheism and theism. God versus not God. The issue is whether you have become comfortable with the scientific facts. Facts are true, but this true. It has come. It is true. It's a fact that we will pass away into nothingness. Because just imagine, let's concretize it. You die, and then you say that your soul goes away somewhere. Your soul cannot be even exist without it being seen, heard, and all. I mean, there is no existence of something which cannot be seen and all. And you know very well, I'm talking now. There is me inside. I can imagine something. Like, for example, I can close my eyes and imagine my son is in his room. I can imagine. So there is something called imagination. There is something called thought. I'm having a lot of feelings now. Nice wind is blowing. I'm getting feelings. All that is there. It's existence. All this is there. The sky, beautiful sky, the early morning today. All this is also there. Then it can't be denied, right? So all this will go away means what? That there's a ceasing of awareness itself. It's very difficult to accept this. Not because it's difficult to accept this, because it's our beliefs are there. That is what I'm trying to address in this video. Our beliefs are there. We should get to know our own beliefs, because the beliefs are kept very early in life. And it really limits us. We don't ever explore science. I'm coming to that. So we study biology. If you study biology, you'll understand all the core concepts of biology, right? You'll understand physics, chemistry, and biology together. Biophysics, biochemistry. I'm talking about education only now. So you understand from where you came. You understand how birth took place, how evolution happened, all these core concepts, evolution, DNA, structure of brain, structure of all the parts of the body. Now you will see it with a freshness actually happening. That's why doctors, I think, are philosophical. I think they have to be, because they're seeing it, they know it. So knowing biology is one very powerful way of concretizing birth, life, and death in a certain way. Second, that is biology also is not enough, because I know many biologists who are believers in something, and they have a lot of difficulties. I've seen they have a lot of problems. So another way of concretizing this is to go into history, to even by Big Bang physics, astrophysics, history, our own history, from where we came, how God was an invention of man. You understand? So to concretize history and all those facts also. And we should also concretize our Earth, astrophysics, the whole space, and then we'll come to a state or a plane of wonder, and we, to all of us, to some extent or the other, have that sense of wonder. They have, as children also we have. It is combined with all these beliefs. We are mixed people. So when you have this sense of wonder, the whole wonder of being born, and the last point which I want to make is, it's not a difficult matter. It's just a matter of reconditioning, deconditioning, and reconditioning. Why not? Why can't it be done? If we can believe in a God, we can believe means to see that there is no God and be comfortable with it. This is a point which I missed. Many people, all these things people don't say properly. There is a problem with the modern world. What the most important questions are taboo. Not only in society, even in academics. There's another bigger shock. So you should also understand history in terms of beliefs, history in terms of events. Till today, we have not answered these questions. Till today, we are having wars based on religions only because it attacks our identity. We are very fragile people. Our whole belief systems are very fragile. There's no foundation to it. Which is why the real transformation of the world will happen with a proper, concretized, holistic uh, education. You understand? So, history and then geography, astrophysics, physics, biology, even arts, because and first-hand reading of the religious texts. If you read the first-hand readings of the great prophets, you'll realize these guys were actually in some ecstatic mode, and you'll understand. Let's say psychophilosophy. You'll understand their psychology. It's not just that they believed in some silly god, they're stupid, or that they were very profound. No, no, it's not. They were very human only. So we'll understand the higher blissful feelings. That comes in poetry only. That comes in religious literature only, sadly. So higher feelings of bliss is coming in something which is not secular. And the dry things are coming in secular seemingly. You understand? It has to be integrated. Again, we come to integration, which means there's no alternative, notice, of reading all the fundamental texts, at least to some extent. A reader of Bible, a reader of Upanishads, a reader of Vedas, we should read first-handedly. After a while, when you read enough, let's call it enough, I call it induction of the humanities, we get to know fairly everything. And that personal acquaintance of everything actually gives rise to something else. It gives rise to a higher feeling of bliss. It gives rise to passion. It opens your eyes, and yet you know that you are going to be for a while. It gives rise to, especially to a care and damn feeling. That feeling is a very beautiful feeling. So this reflection could be called concretizing the basic facts of existence for a higher feeling and for a care and damn feeling. Thank you.